Hey Fragrance family, welcome to today's video at Proverbs 27:9 Fragrances. And I'm going to be doing an unboxing here in first impression of a fragrance from a discontinued line that may be making a comeback. And this one come from Fragrance Net. And I know I bag on them a little bit. The reason why is because you know, there's so many folks out there that all they know is Fragrance Net and maybe Fragrance X and a couple like that. And you really can find some good deals if you search around. But saying that to say, all the different discounters will have good deals if you're patient enough to look for them. So this is from the house of Cadillac. And Cadillac made fragrances for about 4 years. It was from 2008 to 2012 was the last time they released anything. Everything that is out there is just overstock. They haven't made a fragrance since 2012. But found it interesting to see that back in June of 2021, I believe, either 2020 or 2021, Cadillac refiled for a U.S. patent on their name and trademark for perfumes, fragrances, candles, soaps, seem like maybe bath oils, things of that nature. So looks like they may be interested in doing a new fragrance line. Now, I own a few different fragrances from car companies. I really like Bentley is a really good house. Mercedes is a really good house. I hear Ferrari is good. I like to watch Max Forte, and I know he's big on Ferrari, and several other folks are as well. Don't own any Ferrari, but this is one that he had mentioned. He had picked up in a cheapy video. And I mean, he didn't say anything about it that made me go, oh, I got to get that. But I was just searching the other day, and they had this for like $17. So I thought $17, you can blind buy that and see what it's like. The packaging is nice, you know, for a designer fragrance. The Cadillac is embossed, it's raised, and it looks nice. Got you all your information on it. And actually the bottle looks really nice too. It's heavy. You can tell it's got that thick glass at the bottom. Nice reflective cap. I'm sure it's plastic, but it's oh boy. You can't make this stuff up. So the nice cap was on there so tight that it came apart. Did y'all see that? Yeah. Anyways. So let's just see what it smells like. Again, first impression. I have no idea. I think it's a woody spicy. Is the only thing I really know about it. Get a couple of blasts there. Give it a second. Okay, and I can already smell it in the air, and I think I'm going to like it because I like this style. I like this style of fragrances. It's definitely a more mature scent. But there's some fruity nuances to it as well. Woody, spicy. It's reminding me of something right off the bat. There's definitely a real prominent wood note in the base, which I guess you're getting it on the top too, you know. Cinnamon, spice, a little bit spicy, a little slightly sweet, not much citrus. Let me see if Fragrantica has any notes for this thing. Yeah, they list cinnamon, incense, cloves. So the cinnamon and the cloves is that spicy top. It's really nice. I like cloves. I like cinnamon. Ebony is the wood, and that's working really well together. The incense is kind of making it a little smoky. It's got chamomile, grapefruit, geranium, and tarragon. So tarragon kind of is what, there's just a subtle herbal quality to it. I wouldn't have been able to sniff that out and said, yeah, that's tarragon, but there is an herbalness. And so that's a good combination when you mix subtle citrus with herbal, spicy woods. You're getting a fragrance in the wheelhouse of Guerlain Heritage, Zeno Davidoff, Bottega Veneta Pour Homme. Trying to think of some things that you might be more familiar with. There's something from the 80s that it was really reminding me of. And I'm not saying that to say that this smells like super dated. It really don't. It just smells like something somebody probably 40 and up would want to wear. Which is probably what Cadillac is going for. You know, their clientele mainly is going to be more mature folks with a disposable income. As far as buying their cars, now buying the fragrances, it's any person's game, especially when you're talking about $17. So my first impression of it is it smells good. The cap is cheap and come apart when I first tried to pull it together, but as long as you can get the juice out of the bottle, really, to me, that's the main thing that matters. Man, I wish I could remember what this smells like. You know, I gave you some that's in the wheelhouse of, but there's something that it just really, really smells like, and it's something familiar. Well, it's really, you know, I tell you, this is not what I was trying to think of, but other things that would be in the same scent, you know, category, and it's because of that tarragon, and you know, the tarragon is more prominent than I thought it was at first. You know, it's really coming through now, the tarragon is, and it kind of reminds me of Lalique Pour Homme, the lion one, and it kind of subtly reminds me of Guerlain, Ideal, Eau de Parfum. And I don't know if the EDP has tarragon in it, but that note is specifically sticking out here with the spicy wood nature of this to kind of give it that kind of nuance of Lalique, Pour Homme, the Lion, Guerlain, L'Homme Ideal, EDP, which is it's not my favorite out of that line, but I do like it, and it's most people's favorite. So I'd say this is for $17, it's a banger. It does not smell cheap. I thought it would smell real synthetic and cheap. Really don't. It's blended well. It smells like they used good quality ingredients. I mean, you're not gonna mistake it for a high-end niche fragrance, but it doesn't smell like a cheap designer fragrance. You know, if you can find this and you like blind buying fragrances, I would say that it's worthy of a blind buy. Anything that's, you know, $25 or less, to me, is worthy of a blind buy, because you can always give it away as a gift if you don't like it. You know, trade it, sell it, decant it out, do whatever you want to do with it. But that's Cadillac. And I like it. It's good. All right, y'all let me know if you have this or if you have anything from the line. I saw there's a Cadillac Black that I was going to try to get them both at the same time. It was out of stock everywhere I looked. If you know anything about this house, or if you're excited about the fact that they are potentially going to be releasing fragrances again soon, let me know down in the comments. Like and subscribe to the channel. Help us build one of the smallest fragrance review channels on YouTube. All right? Till we see you down the road, God bless. Frag on, Frag fam.